Today I'm going to show you how a seam gauge works. So if you look at this, you see that it says centimeters along here and inches up here. Most of your patterns are going to be in terms of inches, but some might be in centimeters. What the seam gauge does is help you figure out how big your seams are going to be. So most seams are going to either be a 1/4 inch, which is this line right here, or they're going to be this line right here, which is a 5/8 right there. The seam gauge is divided into 8 sections, with the lowest point that the guide can go, so the blue part right here, the guide, goes to 1/8, 1/4 of an inch or 2/8, 3/8, 1/2, 5/8, 6/8, 7/8, and then an inch. And there it starts over based upon the inch that you are at. Most of the time when you are using a seam gauge, you will be measuring for the hem of whatever it is that you're making, whether it's a shirt or pants or a skirt or a dress. The hem is going to be what you're going to be measuring. So what you do, you take your seam gauge, put it along the edge of your fabric, and you will turn your fabric until it is lined up with the blue gauge, and then you will pin it. So right here, I just made a 1/4 inch fold. I will then pin it, and usually what will happen is you will then fold it in again to the 3/8 line right here. Pin it again, and that's where you will sew. And so 1/4 is 2/8 plus 3/8 equals 5/8. And if you remember what I said earlier, 5/8 is normally where we're going to be stitching our seam. Okay, so that's how you use a seam gauge.